What evidence is needed to get an I-130 approval? Well, this really depends on the relationship you're trying to prove because remember, the I-130 is just trying to prove that you have the family relationship that's necessary to then move on to getting the green card. So let's think through the different types of relationships. For spouse petitions, if I'm petitioning, I'm a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident petitioning for my spouse, how do I prove that we are married, that we're legally married? Well, definitely marriage certificates, but if I've been married before or she or he has been married before, we also have to show that when the two of us got married, we were legally allowed to be married. So we have to show that there was a proper divorce from any of our prior marriages. If you got annulled, a marriage annulled, that's an important thing to also show. So we also want to have evidence of bona fide relationships. So what does this fancy word mean? I mean, it means that it's for real, it's for love, it's not for papers. And the person that we care the most about of showing that this is for love and not for papers is actually the applicant. So we want to make sure that the applicant is bringing in the green card recipient, the beneficiary, putting them on their joint bank accounts, on their leases. If you have a will, that you've willed all of your stuff to this spouse, on birth certificates for your children that you have in common, you go ahead and put both names on there. If you're getting passports and those sorts of things for maybe stepchildren, you're filling out and helping do this all together, recognizing that you are a step parent to the extent that that's necessary. And I'm not going to lie, I hate that USCIS makes you, as a spouse, commingle your money because for the longest time, my husband and I both, and we're both US citizens, we had our own bank accounts and we would then pay different bills, kind of split evenly. But USCIS is not super modern. They want to go back to if you're not commingling your money and also like having credit cards together and that sort of thing. Car insurance is another great way of showing that we're both, for real in love. If you ain't putting your money where your mouth is, USCIS is going to have a problem with your marriage because they want to see you in debt do us part more than anything. All right, for your other relationships, like if you're petitioning for your parent or if you're petitioning for your child, the easiest way to do that is going to be through a birth certificate. Either your mom or your dad's going to be on the birth certificate on yours, or you are going to be on your kid's birth certificate. And then if you don't have, like, let's say that a parent is not listed on the birth certificate themselves, there's lots of other ways to be able to prove those things, but they are a little bit more complicated. But I would start with a Google search because Google is going to be able to help you with lots of those things. If you need help with this, reach out to me. I'm Attorney Hillary at New Frontier Immigration Law, and I would love to be able to help you get this I-130 approved.